Hello and welcome to the next Hub Hangout. Today we're joined with Ray from Slightly Insulting, the creator of Splash Studios and Rotten Rise. Hello, Ray. How you doing?
She won't stop talking. She won't stop.
I had to make Ray get onto TeamSpeak here so we could record audio, and it has been troublesome, but we're getting there.
She won't stop talking.
Okay, so you're ready for your questions, Mr. Ray?
Yes, we've gotten this far.
Yes, let's actually begin. So I would like to know, what are your personal dreams for the future?
Well, at first I thought I wanted to be like a director in movies and stuff, but now I just feel like I want to entertain people. That's so I like in the future I kind of just want to go into like entertainment, any form, YouTube, like stand up, fucking movies, whatever. I just want to entertain people. That's what my future entails.
So you went from more sort of filmmaker mindset to the YouTuber entertainer kind of mindset.
Yeah, and that's sort of been reflected on my videos too. So yeah, that's where my mindset has gone, because I realize I don't enjoy making the product. I enjoy the reaction of the product and what people get from the product. And I enjoy the entertainment that people get from my videos, and that's where, and like I'm a naturally funny person in real life, so like entertainment is sort of what I'm bred for, I guess.
Do you think it was always like that? That you just had to find that's what you wanted to do?
Maybe it's like when you want to be a filmmaker, you're doing it for a reason, right? You want to put something out there to people to appreciate. It's just, for me, it's in a different form of appreciation. It's in entertainment. I want people to be entertained. I want them to have fun with my videos and like what I do. And you know, I guess that's sort of always been there. It just took me a while to figure it out, that entertainment is specifically what I want to do.
So think back to the time before you decided on this path. What kind of films were you planning on making, or were like the dream of making?
I guess top answer is Rotten Rise, making it into a movie or show, like an actual one. But I don't know, because like even during Rotten Rise, I was like, I didn't have any ideas for what I wanted to do as like actual movies, because I'm very much like what was what I like to do. Right, some days I wake up and I want to do Splash Studio. Some days I want to wake up and do Rotten Rise. So like in the film genre, you have to stay on a project for like months. So honestly, I don't really know. It would have been cool to have Rotten Rise be like a real TV show and like be like an alternative to The Walking Dead, but you know.
So TV was your goal, not film.
What?
So TV was your goal, not film.
No, like filmmaking, like, because television is films. They're just long films. If you really think about it,
well, they are slightly different in production.
Well, slightly, but they are in the same principle. And like I learned this from my film teacher that I had last semester. She was like, a TV show is basically just a film extended into multiple parts into a season. And so, you know, filmmaking, I like, maybe one day, like back then I was like, maybe one day I would like to do film, but like TV shows is something what I really wanted to do, because the TV show is more, it's more like, I don't know, it's more fun, because once you finish you can go and watch the episodes yourself or stuff like that. You know, I don't know, I just, TV shows always stuck with me. But like film, yeah, but I call it filmmaking because it's the same, they're the same principle, really. It's the same thing.
Yeah, of course. So you went more from wanting to make something you wanted to see to something to the entertainment mindset, which was more so the reaction of the people to the content.
Yeah, basically. And that came from YouTube, really. because before, when I was like starting out, I had like 100 subs, and you're not gonna get the same satisfaction you get from like your subs that are active over 100 subs that are not inactive. So during that time, I was like, okay, I want to go into film, all that stuff, you know. And I had friends around me who wanted to go into film, so that influenced me too. And you know, now that I'm getting bigger, I'm like, okay, I don't care for the filming part. The filming part like breaks me down. It makes me want to fucking die. And then the script writing phase, I like it, but it's not as fun as it used to be as when I was younger. Editing has become more of a chore for me, but there's something that always makes me keep going, and that's the people that watch it. It's the people's reaction to what I've just made that always keeps me going. It's never been about filming. It's never been about that, this and that, you know. So, yeah, entertainment.
Okay. So outside of machinima and animation, what hobbies or activities do you do for fun, or do you, just in general, what you do?
What I do outside of machinimas and animation, I don't know. I like to watch wrestling a lot. For a while there during high school, I was doing boxing. I think I've told that before to a lot of people, that like I'm really big into boxing and sports.
Did you just train for boxing, or did you do?
I did some. I trained mostly, but I did some. Did you win? Yeah, like 1 or 2. 1 or 2 out of 10 or something. I wasn't like the greatest, but
was it hard?
Of course it's hard. Getting beat up in the face, Braigar.
Yeah, but you could have been good at it.
Why did you go silent?
Hmm?
You went silent. I thought you like.
No, I said you could have been good at it, you know.
I could have, but it's not my passion. My passion doesn't lie there. And
did you do wrestling?
No, I never got into it. Like doing myself, I like watching it, but I would love to do it one day. Like I would love to take a bump off a fucking top rope, but it's not in me to do that. I'm more of the guy that creates the content instead of putting my body on the line for it, you know. And
you're the one to throw Lewis in the ring.
Oh yeah, 100%. We've had talks about this. If we ever got as big as KSI, we're setting up a boxing match. Lewis is gonna be the headline.
Oh my god, fucking poor guy. So you have only done boxing then as a sport?
Yeah, I mean, I tried basketball. I was really good at basketball, but I'm not a team player. Ironically, I'm not a team sports type of guy. I'm more of a combat sports type of guy. So I never got into basketball. I like watching it and stuff, but it's just not for me. Yeah.
Okay, what else do you do?
God, I feel like I'm being interrogated. But I like to
tell us more.
I like to watch movies, like Godzilla movies. I love Godzilla. Fucking, I for my birthday I picked up 2 Godzilla movies, and shit like.
How did you become such a Godzilla fan?
When I was little, we had a VHS. And God, remember VHS, Braigar? We had a VHS.
Yeah. What? No, what is that?
For those who don't know, a VHS is like a DVD but in a box, and then you stick it in another box. That sounded wrong. Okay. But I used to have a lot of VHS, and one of those VHS was Godzilla versus. I think it was either Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla or Godzilla versus Megalodon. It was one of those.
So it wasn't the first one?
No. I didn't see the first one until I was like 16. But I watched them and they were so goofy and funny, and it was during that time when Godzilla was a fucking joke and it wasn't like scary or anything. So I was like having a blast. I was like 9 or 8 years old during that. And yeah, that's how I got into it. And then as time went on, I started collecting toys, and I started getting into the more movies. I watched the second Godzilla movie on DVD because we saw it at it was like an outlet store, and they had like a DVD section. It was really shitty DVDs, and then one of them was Godzilla Raids Again, which is the second Godzilla movie ever. And I was like, Mom, get me that. And my mom was like, no. And I was like, yes. And then she bought it for me. The end.
Do you know what was my first Godzilla?
What?
The first American one.